Welcome to my new video, and we will be covering my Tempest Cup on the Ultimate Showdown in Mainz. So for the first opponent, Salku, we start off with Altaria against Quagsire, which favors my Altaria, and he does not switch out and goes for a Stone Edge on me, which I did not shield, since I thought I would tank that fairly well anyways, and maybe he goes for acid spray. So that one I definitely didn't want to shield. So now he switches into his Altaria after he lands his Stone Edge, and I switch into my Lapras to farm this Altaria off. And as you can see, I brought in a Skull Bash Lapras. So yes, Skull Bash Lapras is really good in Tempest Cup, so I can really recommend it, or generally in normal Great League, since it's so bulky and it generates fairly well with the eye shots. And yeah, Tonez&Re comes in and I keep on surfing him. So yeah, at this point I get off my last surf before my Lapras faints, and he does shield, end up shielding, but he probably would have survived that anyways. Maybe it was a mistake on his part there to shield. So now I come in with my Magneton, and I obviously knew that he would immediately switch into Quagsire to mud-shot my Magneton down, so I immediately switch into my Altaria because of his switch into his Quagsire, and land my Sky Attack after I shielded his Stone Edge. So now I should be able to feint him, and yeah, there's no way that this Tonez&Re will be able to feint my Magneton at nearly full HP. So even a Flash Cannon wouldn't hurt that much. So I do my discharge and win game 1 against him. So in game 2, we start off with Quagsire against Altaria again. So now I knew that he brought Quagsire with Stone Edge, but it still didn't know what second charge move he has. So this time I shielded the first charge move, and he does not switch this time. So I go for my Sky Attack, which probably would get shielded, yeah, because he wanted to get off his second charge move now, which I expected to be Stone Edged again, and I was right. So now I farm him up and throw my Sky Attack before he gets off his third Stone Edge. But now he still gets off his last Stone Edge, which Altaria can tank. And now I will be able to feint his Quagsire down with my Sky Attack now. So yeah, his Quagsire faints, and his own Altaria comes in now, and I just do as much damage as I can and do not switch because I wanted the switch priority. And he switches into his Altaria, and I tried to switch into my Swampert multiple times there and wasn't able to. So because of that, his Lantern is able to land his Hydro Pump and pretty much feint my Swampert down before I get off my Earthquake. So this was really crucial that I wasn't able to switch there for like 3-4 seconds. And yeah, because of that we rematched, so he was kind enough to give me the rematch after I showed him the footage. So yeah, but we still played this out, And yeah, that's just because I didn't land the Earthquake on this Lantern. I'm losing this because all shields are down and my Swampert faints before he gets off Earthquake. I just needed like one mud shot or had to undertap the Earthquake. So here we are seeing the rematch now with the same leads and same 3 Pokemon. So we start off with Altaria against Quagsire. He throws a Stone Edge at me, and at this point he probably has Earthquake as a secondary charge move. So that's why I did not see him throw that at me at all. So I do my Sky Attack before he gets off his second Stone Edge. And here it comes, and I shield it as well. Just a complete replication from the game 2 before. So yeah, I go for my Sky Attack here now again. And he does not shield this time. And I'm able to feint his Quagsire down now with fairly healthy Altaria with enough energy to Sky Attack his Altaria, which I expected to shield there, but he did not. So now we're Dragon Breathing each other down. He gets off his Sky Attack now and feints my Altaria, which was okay for me. So now I switch into my Lapras to farm this Altaria. And yeah, here there's no way he can win now. So now I switch into my Swampert and get off my Hydro Cannon because I knew that he still would shield this anyways. So now I'm trying to get off my second Hydro Cannon to hurt him at least, but I wasn't able to, and my Swampert faints now. And yeah, he's at 0 energy now, and my Lapras is like 3 ice shards in. I'm able to Skull Bash him, and yeah, because of the Skull Bash now I'm able to survive this Thunderbolt and surf this Lantern for the win. So yeah, very kind from him to give me the rematch, and yeah, luckily I am able to pull through this time. So here's the footage from the stream, because I did not record this at all, these games, because it wasn't played on my phone. So we start off with Altaria against the Lantern, and this is my second opponent, Eliza, again. So yeah, I get off my Dragon Pulse on this Lantern, and luckily it did not get shielded there. So now the Thunderbolt, I let the Thunderbolt go through, and she switches into Altaria. So I immediately switch into my Lapras to farm this Altaria down, and even shielded the Sky Attack. I wanted to Ice Shard this Altaria completely down, but yeah, she will be able to get this final Sky Attack off, which is unlucky. So because I really wanted a healthy Lapras with the Skull Bash buff, but yeah, unfortunately that wasn't the case now. So now her Tropius comes in. I surf to fake my Skull Bash. Unfortunately enough, she gets baited there, and yeah, I probably should have gone for my surf there for some extra damage. Was just tad too greedy there. So now I come in with Altaria again with some energy, and with some Dragon Breath I will be able to Sky Attack the Tropius now, and her Lantern comes in, and yeah, I let my Altaria faint here because I still had my Magneton. So her Lantern is a Charge Beam one, so Charge Beam Lantern will lose against the Magneton. And yeah, I'm able to farm her Charge Beam Lantern down with for some energy, and now I'm able to magnet bomb her twice, back to back, and yeah, able to win this game 1 because of that. So now, game 2, we start off with Magneton against Lapras, which favors me. So she switches when I had enough energy for either a magnet bomb or a discharge, but I did not throw those out immediately because I kinda expected her to switch anyways. So I kept my energy and she followed her switch with my Lapras. So now I'm trying to farm her down, and this time I throw my Surf before she gets off her last Sky attack. And yeah, now she is not able to Sky attack my Lapras again, and I kept 1 shield. So now I expected her to Tropius again. So now she serves me, which will be fine. I will survive that. I knew that. So because of that, I did not shield this. So now I go for my own Skull Bash. Yeah, she shields again. So yeah, probably should have shield baited her with 2 surfs. But yeah, anyways, my Lapras goes down. I go switch back in with my Magneton. Go for 1 discharge. Now she surfs me, probably, yes. So now we are racing pretty much, and she switched into the Quagsire. I don't think this was the correct choice. So because of that, I switch into my Swampert, and Swampert should be able to finish this Quagsire off. And I predicted the Earthquake there. The Stone Edge, if she would have thrown the Stone Edge, I think she would have been better off. I don't know. No, I don't think that would have mattered there. I would have gotten to my double Hydro Cannon anyways. So now I'm able to feint her Quagsire down, and we are racing now. She to the 2 surfs, and I racing to my Earthquake with my Swampert before it goes down to 2 surfs. So now she's forced to surf me, which will feint my Swampert down. No, she Skull Bashes me. Okay, I don't think that was the correct choice. With enough energy for Skull Bash, she could have gotten 2 surfs off. So maybe that would have been enough to win against me. Anyways, we win the game round 2, and now we are facing Toe Technical or Though Technical in game 1 in the final. So I start off with Altaria against Magneton, which favors Magneton usually. So I eat the first charge move, the Magnet Bomb, with my Altaria, and yeah, I'm faking my Sky Attack there, my Dragon Pulse, which is more efficient than Sky Attack, but I do my Sky Attack anyways, expecting him to shield, but he did not shield. So now I felt confident that I will be able to win this matchup against the Magneton. But I had to sacrifice 1 shield for a switch advantage. Now I expected him to switch into Tropius, and I switch into my Tropius, which I think was a really bad decision. I should have kept my Altaria in there. Yeah, that was really bad by me. In TEMPEST CUP there's just too much of a rock paper scissor game or matchup. There he undercharged his Sky Attack just so that I am not able to aerial ace his Altaria. So here I come back in with my Magneton, and I expected him to Sky Attack me here, but he lands his Dragon Pulse, which hurt a lot, which I should have shielded there. Yeah, that was pretty crucial. So now I go for my Magnet Bomb, which would have KO'd this Altaria. So I switch into my Altaria again, and he immediately switches into his Lapras to feint me down with just like 2 ice shards. And Lapras comes in with Surf, and I'm not even able to get off my discharge on this Lapras and feint to his Surf now. Yeah, really bad played by me. I shouldn't have switched after the long fought switch advantage. If I would have kept my Altaria in, would have won probably. So here in game 3, we start off with Magneton against Altaria. This is now reversed from game 1, and this should favor my Magneton. So yeah, I Magnet Bomb him, and this time I do shield his charge move from the Altaria. And this time it ended up being a Dragon Pulse, which was good, but I now throw my Magnet Bomb on him, and he switches into his Magneton, which was really good by him. So he soaked my Magnet Bomb there, which was really crucial. So I lost a lot of energy for like 0 damage. Should have switched into Swampert without throwing my Magnet Bomb there, or should have waited with my energy on the Magneton. I mean, could have expected him to switch. So now his Lapras comes in, and I tried to fake him with the Earthquake, since he knew that I farmed his Magneton a lot. So yeah, I go for a second Hydro Cannon to get a shield out of him, and I am not able to. So because of that, I just go for my third Hydro Cannon, and he at some point he has to shield, because my Swampert, if he wouldn't have gotten to yet, wouldn't have thrown out his Surf here, I probably would have been able to Hydro Cannon him down completely. So I come in back with my Magneton, and I'm here forced to shield now, and I'm able to get off my discharge, and this should feint his Altaria, his Lapras. Gosh, the names. And he comes back in with Altaria with 1 shield left. He will be able to shield my Magnet Bomb, which otherwise would have been lethal. And I immediately switch into my Skarmory to not waste any time, because otherwise the Altaria could have farmed my Magneton down probably with just Dragon Breaths. And yeah, this would have been a closer match than if I would have not switched immediately after the Magnet Bomb. So now I'm able to Sky Attack him down, and we will be playing game 3 against him. So we start off with Lapras against Lantern, which is bad for me. So I go for enough energy for a Skull Bash. So because of that, I have to shield the first Thunderbolt from him. And yeah, I go for a Surf to shield bait him. And I am able to get off 1 shield from him in a bad matchup. So I Ice Shard him a few times and tried to maybe soak a Thunderbolt from him, but yeah, he was not baiting. Yeah, now he lands a Hydro Pump on me because I thought it might be a Thunderbolt. Yeah, that was really bad. It's not a good situation. There's little room for me to win now. So at this point we are equal on shields. He has switch advantage, and I come in with a new, completely fresh Magneton, and I'm kind of forced to shield now since Magneton is so squishy. And 1, 2, 3, and there should be a hidden 4th Ice Shard there from Lapras. And 4 Ice Shards will be enough energy for 1 Surf. So I immediately switch after my discharge into my Lapras to soak the Surf from him. So this was crucial. So this was very good. Now I'm in a position that I can win. So he switches, and I knew that he would switch into his Lantern. So I immediately go for my Skull Bash and make him dangerously low. And the mistake was that I surfed here, because I thought he might have enough energy for a Thunderbolt, but I did not recognize that he already Hydro Pumped my Swampert and couldn't have gotten a Thunderbolt off against my Lapras. And yeah, because I lost the energy here, or rather I depleted all my energy, and because I thought his Lapras might have more energy than mine after it switched, I go for double surf, which was a huge mistake. I should have got for the Skull Bash. For this probably was my only way to win now, because I surfed this Lantern already. So I'm not able to get off my second surf, and he just Skull Bashes me. And yeah, because he Skull Bashed, I'm probably not able to. No, I probably should have farmed this Lapras down. Another mistake by me. So yeah, multiple mistakes there. So his full HP Lapras comes in, and yeah, I'm not able to feint him down with just 2 Magnet Bombs. Before that he should have gotten to his Sky attack. Yeah, there it is. The finishing Sky attack, and yeah, I lose because of that. So multiple mistakes by me. But the most crucial one was that I surfed the Lantern there. I should have known that his Lantern already depleted all his energy against my Swampert. Should have farmed him down, then I would have been closer to my Skull Bash than his, would have fainted his Lapras down, and then the Ice Shards and the full HP Magneton should be able to feint the remaining Altaria. Because of those mistakes, Toad takes the win and wins Tempest Cup.